Coming up on Around Town, do you have a buzzing time bomb in your backyard?
You can hear how angry they are. Very active.
What if I told you this is actually a sign of a healthy bee population? And right now, they're at their most docile.
They're still actually pretty calm. It's amazing.
Find out how you can tell the difference between bees that are just passing through and bees that have moved in for good.
They're very adaptable, but they're also very temperamental at times.
This is Around Town with Town & Country Pest Solutions. A call about thousands of bees can be alarming, but it raises a very important question for any homeowner. Is this a temporary problem or the beginning of a permanent one? Understanding the differences between a honeybee swarm and an established hive is the key to knowing when to worry and when to just let it be. Bee swarms are a sign that a nearby colony got so big and successful that it decided to split in two. Once a new queen is produced to oversee the original hive, the old queen takes about half of the worker bees with her to find a new home. This cluster is just their temporary resting spot, while scout bees search for a suitable place to build a new nest. These bees will gorge on honey before they leave the old hive, so they're full and lethargic. And without a home full of baby bees and honey stores to protect, they're surprisingly gentle. Simply put, a swarm isn't a colony looking for a fight, it's a colony looking for a home. The real concern is where they decide to build that new home. So what are the signs that they've upgraded from a rest stop to a permanent residence in your walls? The biggest sign is focus. A swarm is a disorganized clump. An established hive has a beeline, a constant, predictable flight path of bees coming and going from a single spot. If you see bees disappearing into a crack in your siding, under a soffit, or into a vent day in and day out, that's not a swarm, that is a hive. You might also hear a faint buzzing inside the walls or even see bits of honeycomb if you look closely. A honeybee colony that has infiltrated your walls poses not only a sting risk to humans and pets, but large hives create warm, moist environments that could encourage mold growth. The preferred solution for honeybees is relocation rather than extermination, for two big reasons. First, our ecosystem and food supply depend on these essential pollinators. Second, even if you neutralize a colony within a wall, you're left with pounds of honey, wax, and brood, or baby bees, which is a recipe for a much bigger problem. Abandoned honey stores can seep through drywall and attract ants, roaches, and even rodents. It'll create a bigger mess than the bees ever did. By removing them alive, we get the whole colony and all of their comb, solving the current problem and preventing any more from developing. So there you have it. A swarm is a temporary, homeless cluster of bees just passing through. An established hive is a permanent home with a clear entrance and exit. The first is docile, while the other is defensive. Knowing these differences will help you react correctly. Whether you have a swarm that needs to be safely relocated or a fully established hive that's moved in a little too close for comfort, our team has the expertise to handle it. And if you liked learning about our buzzing neighbors today, check out our other bee adventures. As always, I'm Matt Miller, and we'll catch you at the next job.